Hey everyone, this is the Bearded Zeno, and yes, we have to do another controversial video on Star Wars Battlefront, and this time it's about the Season Pass. And the question is it really that big of a deal? And I'm just going to tell you right now, no, it's not that big of a deal that people are making it out to be. Should you buy it? No, you shouldn't buy the $50 Season Pass. Not at launch. Not until you see what those DLC contents offer, you know? Personally, I would wait until at least a couple of the first DLCs are out to see if you're going to like those DLCs, if you actually like the game. There's no sensible reason to buy a game and plop $50 down on the Season Pass right at the bat, you know? That's stupid. You should never do that. I mean, we've all done it before, and we've all felt stupid for doing it afterwards. I haven't bought a Season Pass in 3 years, I want to say. So yeah, I've completely stopped buying Season Passes. I buy my DLC when I do buy it, piecemeal, you know, on a case-by-case basis. And I just had to do this video because I actually had a little interlude, I guess, with Jeremy Johns on Twitter. And he was ranting about the price and everything, and I had to call him out and say this is common practice. I wasn't defending the Season Pass or anything, saying this is just common practice that shooters have had this since like 2011, you know, starting with Modern Warfare 3. They called it Elite, but it was the Season Pass. It was a glorified Season Pass. Then Battlefield 3, then Black Ops 2, and every Battlefield and Call of Duty since has had a $50 Season Pass. And while, even though it's essentially different than Battlefield, Battlefront is basically in that same family. So you're going to have 4 DLC packs for $15, which equals out to $60, and you can pay $50, get a little extra bonus item that's irrelevant, and save $10. So that's Season Passes, right? They're good deals if you like all the content that's there, and you know you're going to buy it, right? But you should never buy a Season Pass right out the gate. Ever. Ever. Now the whole argument, they should delay the game and add the Season Pass content into the game. That's just stupid. That has not been the gaming market forever. That's not going to change for Star Wars Battlefront. As much as I hate it, as much as I know it's bad, that's not going to happen. Not for a long time. But you know, this is how developers are able to subsidize the costs, and I really think that multiplayer maps should be free, but this keeps game prices from going up themselves, because you know, it's like between PS2 and PS3 generation, they went up $10, and we're still at the same prices, but you're noticing a lot more sketchy add-ons, like microtransactions and season passes and stuff have popped up, and that's really how developers are making up for their extra development costs now. And that sucks, you know, but that's just the devils of AAA game development. That's just what it is. But really and truly, is the Season Pass that big of a deal to rant and rave? It's like, fuck you, EA, fuck everybody, how dare you do this? No, it's not. It's not. This has been common practice for years. I mean, it doesn't make it any less bad, but I don't see any reason to get the pitchforks and torches out for this. You know, we didn't do it in 2011. Why now? Just because it's Star Wars. And that's everybody's like, oh, it's Star Wars. You're encroaching in sacred territory. Why are you doing this? But that's just the way shooters are. That's the way games are becoming. And, you know, that sucks. And like I said, map packs should be free for any shooter. That's just the way it should be. And also, I think a lot of the negative reaction to this $50 Season Pass is because a lot of people who are going to be buying Star Wars Battlefront are not shooter players. And that's definitely evident in the way that they built the game. It is very, very casual. Anybody can make it to play whether they're 60 or 6. And what was I going to say? And a lot of those people just haven't had that experience with the $50 Season Pass, just like Jeremy Johns. Like the examples that I pointed out to him, he's like, oh yeah, I've never played any of those games before. So clearly he's never played any AAA shooters, that's perfectly okay. That's not what you're in for. And Star Wars Battlefront is this weird cross of a casual game that appeals to a lot of people and a AAA first-person shooter. and they're kind of butting heads with each other, and you're seeing a lot of the hardcore shooter fans are just eating this game up. And you have the casual fans that are coming in like, wait, now this is this way, and this is this way. I don't know if I like this. It's because they never experienced it before. But then you have a lot of people who are just like, oh yeah, me too, I'm going to jump on the bandwagon. And that's just the way the internet is. And I really do think that everybody's just making this whole season pass to be way too big of a deal. But oh well, that's just my opinion.